Everybody, Rusty from the Rusty Razor, and hello, and we're back after the whole Christmas weekend, and we have some new stuff in the house. You know, last time we had the Christmas Eve, but today we got Barbershop. I got a sample here from Stirling Soap Company, and this stuff smells good. I really like it. Made a little good. It has that similar scent that you'll find in like Brute or the Avon. You know, I got the Avon Wild Country here. If I can get that right. Yeah, there we go. That's right. Avon Wild Country. And it has kind of that powdery, sweet scent to it. Very, very enjoyable. Very nice. So we have that today. And we got the Super Speed, 1940 something Super Speed with some Astra blades. I have been trying to do this. I got the Barbasol, the shaveless cream stuff, stuff. I guess it's up there. I'm using that now as a pre-shave today. A little moisture on the face. Add some slickness to it. Some good stuff. Been starting to use that here in the last few days as a pre-shave, and it works really good. Not really happy with it as an actual using it as a shave, but as a pre-shave, works good. I already have everything lathered up with my, not a new brush, it's one of my older brushes, but I probably haven't seen this one very much on the channel. It's a badger brush. I picked it up off eBay for like $8-10, something like that. Works good. It's one of my I got a bunch of brushes. I just don't break them out very often. The whole room now smells like that full barbershop scent. It smells good to me. This is a really enjoyable scent. Let's do the downstroke. And having that underlying Barbasol kind of pre-shave, I'm calling it now, you got a lot of good slickness with it. And this stuff is really slick too. The Stirling Barbershop. And just like razor just glides over the face now. Well, didn't go anywhere for the holiday. Just hanged out at home with the wife and I. And had made a beef roast for dinner. We have a ham that's ready to be thrown in for. We were planning on it, but everybody canceled, so we moved it back to New Year's. We're gonna have a New Year's dinner instead of, because my kids are outside of it when they come over. So my wife and I just threw a couple pound beef roast in, roasted that up with some carrots and potatoes, and a very tasty meal. I don't eat a lot of meat myself, and eating meat for the sake of eating meat is not really in my diet unless it's chicken and fish. So other than that, and my birthday was also celebrate at the same time. Yeah. Growing up, Christmas and birthday, I didn't have a birthday. I didn't get my first birthday party until I was 19, when my girlfriend said, "Hey, you want a birthday party?" I guess so, we could do that. So it was like when you're growing up, it's like, Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday, and they give you the one gift and put it together, and you didn't get anything extra. And everybody else during their birthdays in the family got a birthday present and you never did. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it kind of sucks. I could see this soap being a go-to for me. Is if I only had one soap to use the entire time, this one could easily be used for the entire, this big old lather. And let's put some more on there. Make it nice and sudsy. So, that's a nice scent. Let's go across the grain. So let razor just work in its magic. Not overly aggressive razor, but not overly mild either. It does its job well. That's the nice thing about a lot of these vintage razors. People always want to go spend all kinds of money on these newer ones. And for me, growing up with the old stuff, all the old vintage razors is what I cut my teeth on. It's like I look at these and go, yeah, they were made to work and work well. That's all that matters. Doesn't mean that back in the day they had, you know, people wanted a really nice razor and spend the money on it. They can't. It's like today. But you didn't have to. Yeah, there's more people out there working on a budget than there were ever affluent ones. I had to have, probably had to say. I mean it. I'm not out there eyeballing. There's some good razors out there that I really would like to try sometime in the future if I decide to save the money up for it. Being that I live on a budget. I mean, I'm retired, so putting a lot of money into shaving is not something I try to do a lot of. Allocate some money to it. It's like you get all these new things in here. It's like all these new soaps. It's like back in the late 70s and 80s, I didn't put a lot of money into it. Oh, we got a hair that decided to come out of the brush. And you put some money into it, but not like it seems like we got today where you got so many choices. It's like there's how many? There's just like different companies out there. I know that Chris over at the CB Shave or whatever. Need to look at the actual channel name. It's been so long since I actually looked at his name. But he did his top, was it 5, 10 shave soap companies out there that he did the video this weekend. Like, you'll look at it like, man, there's so many out there that I hear of them, you look at them, and you could just spend tons of money. You go right down the rabbit hole. If you really wanted to. But I kind of allocate. It's like, all right, I got enough soap to last me a year, probably 2 years now. You see it all up above me, all the tubs of it. That isn't counting everything that's over here. I got another shelf just like that one behind me, in front of me, and then I got all my latest order I made from Stirling. I got 15 samples, just wanted to, and then a couple others, tubs, you know, they're limited edition stuff, which I figured I would want to try anyway, but you can spend and spend and realize you're spending thousands of dollars on a hobby. It's like, hey, this is just shaving. Like, yeah, but you know, if it's the one thing that you enjoy, you can spend as much as you want, really, within reason. Yeah. Probably that one bump I had right there. Took the head off. Well, today, gonna go see Wonder Woman 84. 1984, I think it's called. Be the first movie I'm going to since February. That's a long time. Like, the theaters were closed for months on end. I think most of the theaters were closed from May through August or September. And then they opened them up again. But we haven't had any new movie really to go watch. This, I think, is the first new movie I think that's been in the theater that I know of. Man, I like my superhero movies. Growing up with them. I think we got everything. Looks, feels good. Alright. Oh, got one spot. Right there. Like one of my wife's hairs from her. They get everywhere. Oh, one more. Got some weepers. There we go. Never forget to get behind the ears. Alright. Get the old all-in black out. I can tell that the Super Speed is slow. This one here is a little more aggressive than I'm used to. It's probably, if it was an adjustable, it's probably around a 6. As I can tell, it's a little more burning around. I can tell it a little more through here. My transition line and around here. It catches the bumps a little bit better. Knocks them down. That's where you're seeing all those weepers from. Alright. Since it has that nice scent, barbershop scent, this Avon Wild Country. Wow. Smells good. I love this stuff. Good stuff. Good old Avon. Alright, that's everything. That will take care of it. That's the Stirling Barbershop scent. So, good. I love it. Good stuff. And then we had the old Gillette Super Speed with Astra blades and followed up with Avon. And still got a little bit of weeping going on, but we'll take care of that. Alright. Hope you guys like it. We'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.